Hi guys, welcome back to Valley Acres Kitchen. A lot of things going on in the kitchen tonight. It's 10 o'clock at night and we are just now starting getting things prepared for Thanksgiving. So Rusty is working on the floor. We've had that patch that we had to put self-leveler underneath, and we got all of that done. Now he's just trying to get the floor replaced, kind of get that filled in. So there is going to be some hammering in the background. I apologize for that. It's just we're on crunch time, you guys, so we have to get it done. I'm going to shoot a series of videos probably tonight and tomorrow. This is Tuesday night before Thanksgiving. It's just been a really full week for us, so already, and it's only Tuesday. And so we're just now getting started. But Tuesday night we're starting on this, and I'm going to try to do a series of things. So the things that we're just kind of throwing together, I'm not going to do any videoing on it. Right now Mama is making a cherry pie. Yeah, she's making apple pie, and we are using Lazy Days Ahead with Jess and Lisa's youth sticker, because I do like to add vanilla to the cherry pie filling. We are cheating. We are not making our own pie filling. We are using canned pie filling. You know, some things you just gotta, you can't do it all. You can't do it all, but we're not going to. So I have broke out the Christmas shirts. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. But we're getting some Thanksgiving stuff, and this is also stuff that is obviously going to work for Christmas or any of your holidays. So like I said, I'll be shooting several videos tonight and tomorrow, and then we'll break them up into separate videos. So tonight we're going to start with cheese balls. I always do cheese balls at the holidays, just so that way everybody has something to kind of munch on while they're waiting for the turkey or whatever we're having. So let's go ahead and get started with these cheese balls. For the first cheese ball, we're going to do a classic pineapple pecan green onions. So you want 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, and you want it thawed. Yes, you want it thawed, but you want it room temperature. So I have them kind of sitting out. You're going to use a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple, but you do want to drain it very well, and we'll do that here in a second. We always use extra sharp cheddar. I just think that the extra sharp really offsets the sweet. You can use any kind of cheese you want. So we used about 2 cups of this. I bought a 4-cup bag because I'm going to be using this in the other cheese ball as well. And then you want some chopped pecans. You can toast them if you want to. If you want more of a robust flavor, go ahead and toast them. I'm not going to. I am going to just use the regular chopped pecans. You don't need 4 cups, but I will be making Watergate salad and some other things that require pecans, so I did get a bigger bag. Look. So, and then, yes, that is perfect, Mom. And then you do need some green onions. I didn't bring my green onions in quick enough before the frost hit, and now I've had these in the refrigerator for a couple of days, and I'm thinking, man, I probably could have got away with the ones that are outside, because apparently my refrigerator is pretty cold. So yeah, pretty cold. So I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry, Mama, I'm kind of crowding you. All right, so the crushed pineapple, I usually just take a fork and a sieve, and I try to make sure I'm getting as much out as I can. The reason you want to do this is if you just put a whole can of crushed pineapple in there and you don't drain it out, your cheese ball will have a hard time setting up. You know, what you want to remember is you want it to kind of go back to that solid texture so that it will set up. If it's too juicy, it won't. So I just use a fork. This is already crushed anyway, so it's not like you're hurting the integrity of the fruit. I've already drained it once. And then now I'm using a fork to kind of really drain it out. I mean, look at this. Desi's just chomping at the bit over there. She wants the pineapple juice. All right, I think that's probably good. As you can see, you kind of start to get the flakes. Then you're getting it. It's a more of a separated pieces than just a big old can of mush. So that's when you know you're really getting the juice out of it, and your cheese ball is going to set up a little bit better. I'm going to set this aside, and she's not spoiled or anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to pick out the better ones of these. I really only need one of these. Possibly one. I'm going to rinse this real quick. I always cut off the end of the green onions just to get a fresh cut there. And then
see if I remember how to do this.
yeah. Been a minute, huh?
It has been a minute.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to want another green onion or two, because I wasn't thinking about I'm not using the whole onion. I'm just using the greens. If your onions become wilty before you get started, like you can hear these are pretty crunchy, but if they do start to get wilty, a little trick is to soak them in ice water, and it will bring them crispy again, back to that crispy status. You can do the same thing with lettuce. You can do the same thing with radishes. Just soak them in some ice water. My ex-mother-in-law and really good friend, Colleen, she used to make meat and cheese trays and fruit and vegetable trays, and for the store that she worked at, and she taught me that trick to get everything crisp again. You can put it in. Okay, I think the greens of 3 onions is perfect. I'm just going to add that over here to this pineapple that I just kind of have sitting over here. All right. Okay, so now all of my ingredients are done. So my cream cheese is not exactly room temperature, but it has been out for a little bit. So I'm going to set those in there. And 2, I do have a standalone mixer with the beater attachment. This tends to work well for the cream cheese because we want it to be creamy. I'm just going to lock that, and I'm going to turn that on, and I'm going to let it do its thing while I go make myself a cup of coffee. All right, you guys, so it looks pretty good. I mean, it's getting kind of mushy. So I'm going to go ahead and add the pineapples and the onions in here. And we're going to mix it some more. All right, so whenever I mix this, it is going to get juice out of that pineapple, a little bit more juice, but we're not going to mix it long. Okay. Scrape away from the sides again.
1 can or 2?
Probably 2.
Okay.
Oh, 3 or 4.
Oh, 3 or 4. Just with those deep crust pies,
Yeah,
usually it takes a couple of cans.
I put everything on that one.
Yeah.
Both cans.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this taken off of here. I might run it one more time just to get the stuff that had stuck to the sides. And then, because I will fold in the cheese and the pecans. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. One more good little mixture. Just to make sure it's all that cream cheese is mixed well. We just, all right, so I'm probably going to be wearing something different when I finish this, because I am going to put this in the fridge and let it set up, and then I'll finish it, you know, probably right before everybody starts getting here on Thursday. But this is just the premise of it. This is the stuff that you can get done early. All right, so we've got a good mixture here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a beautiful mixture. Now we're going to add about half of this bag of sharp cheddar. And you can put whatever you want in it. You want to put smoked cheddar, or I'll put Mexican blend, or like Rusty said, Gouda. Hey, it's a cheese ball. You can put several different kinds of cheeses in it. Okay, for this part, you want a pretty sturdy spatula. You want to be able to mix it really well. So some people don't put the pecans inside the cheese ball. They just put it on the, roll it in the pecans. But I do like to put it inside the cheese ball as well. Just depends on how nutty you are, I guess. Haha. Okay, so I'm gonna add in some pecans. Not too many, because this whole ball is gonna be rolled in pecans, but just enough. And it also gives it texture too. So that's the main thing. You want texture. I can already tell we did really, really well on draining the pineapples, because it's pretty solid. All right, you guys, so now you want to grab some plastic wrap. I usually do 2 sheets, and I do them in a cross, just so then that way I make sure that I have enough to get it all the way covered. So I'm going to go one this way, and then whoop. I don't have a cutter on that, so. And then one this way. That's what I mean by cross. One this way and one this way. Then you need a pretty strong spatula. This one tends to be a little flimsy.
Did I get the strong?
Go this way. Just drop all your cheese mixture. Yep, however you want to do it. Just where it can breathe. Okay, baby, do you need help? Okay, I needed a spatula for my spatula. All right. Then you just want to cover this. And kind of shape it. You just want to cover it. And then this goes in the refrigerator until you're ready to roll it in pecans. I'm going to clean up the mess, and then we're going to put this one in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to grab the stuff to do the next one. All right, you guys, so now I'll be back. All right, you guys, so we got the filling for that one done. This one is a little bit different. It's kind of a Tex-Mex take on a cheese ball. It's pretty easy, which all cheese balls are. But 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, room temperature. Then you want a small jar of black olives. You want them chopped, black olives. These, all I could find this year was sliced black olives, which is no big deal. You can put sliced in there, but I'm probably going to chop these up. And so, so you want a small can. It's usually a can about this big of black olives chopped. You want a can of green chilies, and you want to drain these. These are kind of like the crushed pineapple. You want to drain them really well. And then you want a small jar of dried beef. See, this actually has a cheese ball right on the cover of it where the cheese ball is covered in dried beef. So, but we use this in the filling. And then you want whatever kind of cheese you know, of your liking. I usually put like a Mexican blend in there, but this year I didn't pick any up. I just picked up 1 bag of extra sharp cheddar. So I'm just using the same kind of cheese that I used in the other cheese ball, but with all the different ingredients, it's going to make a world of difference in the flavor. So first, let's go ahead and get the cheese mixing over here while we do the other stuff. All right, you guys, so while the cheese is doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and drain this. It's just the cream cheese that's in there. We just want it to kind of get creamy. And I'm going to drain the chopped green chilies. You can actually put not homemade, but homegrown chopped green chilies in there. If you have some Anaheim, just, you know, blister them and sweat them and peel them and then chop them. But this is pretty easy this way. So you're kind of wanting to do the same thing with these that you do with the crushed pineapple. You just kind of want to make sure you get all the excess out. I'm going to go ahead and chop these up. These are the olives. So like I said, all I could find this year was sliced olives. So I'm going to use my Pampered Chef chopper here. I was going to cut them with the knife, and then I remembered I have a chopper over there. Perfect. And perfect. Gonna put that in with the green chilies. Kind of move those around and let them drain as well. There's not much in there. I've already drained them once. All right, and then I'm going to take this chopped beef, or this dried beef. If you've never seen dried beef, it's literally just sheets of dried beef. I'm going to leave it rolled like this. Roll it up completely. And just chop it. Dried beef is very salty, so you want to, like, don't add salt to this whole cheese ball, because between the cheese and the dried beef, it's going to be pretty salty. So I'm going to go ahead and run this use the chopper on this too. Perfect. I'm not affiliated with Pampered Chef anymore. I don't sell it, but I do love Pampered Chef products just because a lot of their gadgets are pretty cool like this. You can get the same result by either using your knife and chopping it really small or putting this in a food processor, but who wants to dig all that out when you already have to dig all of this out, right? All right, so this cheese looks good and creamy. I'm using this spatula to get it all scraped from the sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and dump in all the other ingredients other than the cheese. Dried beef. You can also use salami or pepperoni or bacon here. This is just the ingredients that was in the pinwheel that I learned how to make years ago. So this is what ended up being in this cheese ball. And I get asked for it over and over. So, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? But I mean, literally you can put whatever. That's the best thing about cheese balls. You can make it whatever you want it. Mix that up.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, so we've got that mixed really well. It is really pretty. Now I'm going to add the rest of this sharp cheddar in it. And just stir it and fold it right on in. And then we're going to repeat the process. We're going to get a little bit of plastic wrap. We're going to form it into a ball and put it in the refrigerator. And then this will be rolled in coarse black pepper. All right, so look how pretty that is. It's really pretty. The different colors of that are in there. That's the cool thing about cheese balls. You can be as creative as you want with cheese balls. I was just talking to Mom and to Rusty, and I was telling them that I really think I want to do a dessert version of a cheese ball for Christmas. So I'm thinking about doing one with dried cranberries, dried cherries and cranberries and pecans, and but you know, doing it in a cheese ball and maybe rolling it in craisins. That would be really, really pretty for Christmas. So Mom suggested there's a these little packets or salad packets that she likes to buy that have dried cherries and pecans, salted pecans, and that are cranberries and some dried cranberries in it. So maybe buying a couple of those and dumping those into a cheese ball and then rolling it in craisins. I think that would be really pretty for Christmas, and I bet it would be really good. So, you know, just different things. Whatever floats your boat. But I'm going to put this in the fridge and we will finish this one probably tomorrow or possibly Thursday before, right before everybody gets here. So, but this is how you make the filling on these. All right, you guys, so we're finally to the point where we can finish up these cheese balls. It is Thursday. It is 10 o'clock. We are doing dinner at 2, but I know everybody's going to be wanting to be munching when they get here. because we're still cooking. We're still making the tamales, and there's a couple of sides I still have to throw together. So let's finish these cheese balls so that when everybody gets here, everybody has something to munch on. I've got chopped pecans here. I'm just going to put them on this cutting sheet. What is it called?
Cutting board.
Cutting board. Okay, and I know this is the traditional one. Look, these firmed up so nice. I love it. Here we go. See how sticky that is? It's sticky, sticky good. We're just going to throw that right there.
Wait, what are you doing with this?
Oh, I thought that was the thing for the clicker for you. Oh, no, I don't have a clicker on the microphone thing. I had it on my old tripod. But thank you. All right, look at that. It's just going to pick all of these
Pecans up.
pecans up. The bottom, you don't really need to have pecans on if you don't want to, but hey, if you got them, stick them on there. So I'm only calling this the bottom because this is where it was setting in the refrigerator, so it's already kind of got that flat surface, so we can just whoop, put it right there on the plate. And then just fill in all the little spots that didn't pick up pecans while you had it on the...
You want it outside?
I mean, I really do, Mama, but I got to get all this done.
Come on.
Okay, guys, bye. Saved by my mama. So there's that one. It is done. It is beautiful. All right. So now I already know that I don't have anyone with nut allergies coming. So I'm not real concerned about cleaning all of this up. You know, super, like if I knew that we had someone with a nut allergy, we would have to, I would wash all of this and start over. But right now I'm just trying to dry it off. Okay, so that's it for the traditional. Now for the Tex-Mex one. Coarse ground pepper is the best, but I did not buy any. I feel like this whole Thanksgiving has been adapt and overcome, but here we go again, killing it. I'm going to put some regular black pepper in with this coarse black pepper. I'm going to be sneezing in a second. I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm just going to spread it all on here. Use it as filler. So this one is a little spicy because of the black pepper, but you can cover it with anything. If you don't want to do spicy, chop up more of that dried beef and use it as the cover, or put pecans on it, or, you know, cover it in. I saw the everything bagel up there. I thought that might actually be good in it too, but kind of got a theme going here. So, and everybody loves this one. They kind of look for this one. I think it's because it is spicy, but then with the cheese, that kind of offsets the spice. Okay. It's a lot prettier with all coarse ground, but we're going to kind of shape it. And then we're going to use hey guys.
We may switch it just for the afternoon.
This is the Tex-Mex one. So this one has the green chilies and the olives and the what is it? Green chilies, olives, and dried beef. All right, you guys, so these are the 2 cheese balls that I make every year for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Honestly, this one is the one that is more sought after. This one, I specifically make it for my mother-in-law because Donna really loves this cheese ball and she looks for it. Everybody eats it. I'm not saying that Donna's the only one that eats it, but I specifically make it for her. I had Rusty and Mama and Desi pick up some crackers for this. I'm not going to set them out just because it's too early and they will get stale. Probably we'll just have these setting out and everybody can just grab their own crackers. But they got a really good variety. They have the flip sides, which is pretzels and crackers. They got buttery smooth, looks like clubhouse crackers, chicken bites. These are actually Addie's favorite, so that's good. And then some buttery rounds. So, and you can eat them with whatever kind. I think that we should let everybody sample these, you think?
Oh,
for the
absolutely.
Okay, well,
Absolutely. We better taste test.
okay, so Rusty, what kind of cracker do you want?
The chicken.
You want to try it with the chicken? Okay. Desi, what?
Tell me no.
No, I didn't. Butter smooth.
These?
Yeah.
Mama, do you want buttery smooth chicken, the butter rounds, or the pretzels? Okay. So we're just going to open all the boxes. I mean, might as well. Okay, Rusty, do you want to grab 2 butter knives? So everybody has their kind. Yeah, what do y'all want to start with? The spicy one. All right, so everybody start with the Tex-Mex one. Salut! Happy Thanksgiving! So that's one of the favorites. I mean, for real. And the cheese completely takes away from the heat.
Yes.
And if you like spicier, put hot sauce in it. You know, when you're mixing it. All right. Everybody's palate good?
Yes.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving!
Thanksgiving.
This is the traditional. The onion and the sweetness of the pineapple, bomb.
Yes.
Good
Good job, baby.
Good job. Chicken.
Just for Addie.
Just for Addie.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, I hope you like our videos. If you do, please hit the like button.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Share with your friends.
Leave us some comments, you guys. Let us know what you think of these cheese balls. But most of all, don't forget to smash that bell and get notified of the next new video when it comes out.
Yep, until next time, you guys. God bless.
See ya.
Peace.